Right, we're back, and we've got our runner-up here, unfortunately, our Jeskai twin player, Chris.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to be here.
You were on stream last time, weren't you? You were doing our commentating for a bit, weren't you?
I did the top 8, yeah.
You did the top 8. So what does it feel like being actually playing in the top 8 instead of commentating it for a change?
Yeah, it's always good to make top 8, especially with lucrative prizes on the line.
Oh, 100%.
Quite happy with the way I played most of the time. I did mess up against Amulet in the Swiss, and I'm pretty sure I messed up in the finals, but it's always good.
It's very minimal, isn't it? You still got the win off on that first game, and it was the fact there was the Mox Opal part where you could have tapped it down when you didn't have Metalcraft.
There was, yeah,
that was
potentially.
That was the only point.
I can't remember. Like, I must have. Like,
it's gone blurred.
Yeah, it must have blurred in my head. Like, if I missed a turn 4 win, then I straight up missed it.
You still got it though.
I got it, yeah.
Which was nice.
There was a bit where when I flashed back the Serum Visions, I could have flashed back the Electrolyze to get
that's what I
rid of his thingamy. But I realised that if I'm going to survive, it's going to be because I draw into the
combo instead of
draw into the Exarch. So I want to max my outs to do that.
Exactly, yeah.
And like the damage, he's going to probably win through damage anyway. So I need to just make sure I get the Deceiver Exarch, otherwise I'm definitely losing, even if like I kill his Steel Overseer or whatever it was that was on the table.
I think it was the Steel Overseer in that game.
So I was quite happy I sort of made the right call there.
Yeah, but, definitely.
Yeah, no, it's always good. I mean, it's been a great... I always sort of come to these because I get to see all my friends.
Exactly,
yeah. Play some Magic, play cards that I like. I mean, I sort of played a lot less Modern, had to experiment around with decks that don't have Celestial Colonnade in it and don't have Path Restoration, Angel Snapcaster, but now that it's sort of back on the table a bit more...
Yeah, it feels a bit more natural, doesn't it? Because I remember when I first came in here, you were playing Blue, White, Red.
Yeah, how many years ago was that?
Not that long, maybe a year or two, maybe.
Maybe a year or two. Oh yeah.
It was only last year and a half, maybe, since I've been here.
Yeah, I played in the PPTQ that might have had some replays, and I played Blue, White, Red then, and I played Blue, White, Red a lot at the old school PTQs.
Yeah, it was a very good deck, Blue, White, Red then, and then.
It won a Pro Tour.
Yeah. So it's always going to be popular.
Slightly different meta game, different things happening.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so yeah, have you? How's today been from?
It's been tiring.
Tiring.
It's a long day.
I'll watch all the replays.
Oh, you'll get to watch yourself again. And then.
But yeah, my opponent in the last round, in the final, I actually played in the Swiss, and
I beat him. There you go. So a bit of retribution.
So he definitely got his revenge. And like the scariest moment was in the quarterfinals. I was playing against a burn deck, and game one, he got there. He burnt me out, and then game 2 I had to mill to 4.
Oof.
So that was looking a bit terrifying. But luckily, like he played the Goblin Guides that he played were really kind to me and gave me loads of lands.
Oh wow!
So I was able to make sure I hit my land drops and played all my spells.
That is one backlog of Goblin Guide. But...
So yeah, I was quite lucky to escape that, and then I played against Dave Hassel in semi-finals. Yeah. Who again I played in the Swiss, and I messed up potentially against him on sort of the last like in game 3. I didn't wait for him to potentially fetch the wrong lands with his Primeval Titan. I mean, he might have like done what was, he might have made the right call anyway, but I didn't give him the chance to mess up, and he said after the game, I might have got the wrong lands actually, and so that was interesting and one to sort of learn from.
So next time, if you are playing this next one in 3 months, what would you do differently?
It depends what gets banned.
True, we do have the ban list coming up.
To some extent. So like I've got Blood Moons in my sideboard in a Blue, White, Red deck, which looks a bit counterintuitive, but I really need that card for things like Tron and Amulet, especially.
Oh, Amulet.
Amulet's sort of on the hot list to sort of have a few modifications through the banned and restricted list. I'd be quite happy playing this deck again, even if Amulet goes down. Like, one of the reasons I stopped playing something like this is because I thought there were too many things to try and control when you're playing a control deck. It was so diverse. But if you eliminate one strategy and it doesn't create 2 new weird strategies that attack at all sorts of crazy angles.
We were looking at the list and we were very surprised there was like no cryptic commands or anything like that. No spell snares on the side or anything like that. It's less controlling, more combo.
Like what it tries to do is it tries to tempo into the combo.
Yeah.
Or sort of into a beat-down plan of restoration and...
That's quite scary.
So a lot of times, like holding up the huge power counter spells, it's not usually worth drawing out the game.
Maybe not. I think, especially in this meta where there's a lot of fast decks today, there were quite a few combo decks.
Exactly.
Cryptic
The meta's
Command's not the best in this sort
yeah,
of
the
thing.
meta's too fast for Cryptic Command, I think, in this kind of a shell. Also, like slight mana issues, sort of triple red and double white and some other cards in the sideboard.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks very much, Chris. I hope you enjoy your store credit and put it towards something good for.
I probably will, yeah.
Probably the new set, won't it? See what comes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's like that Eldrazi deck's only going to get better.
Oh god, it's going to be very scary next.
The one that's the mono black one that's just sort of. Someone mentioned it to me a week before, or 3 days earlier, and I was like, "What Eldrazi deck?" And then they showed me some videos, and it looks like it's going to be a big hit in the future.
We're going to hit some adverts now, or we just switch interviews to
no
the
worries,
finalist. Thanks very much for joining us.